Oh, hi. Me here. Um, well, there's a movie going on, and it's back here behind me here, so I'm going to spin this thing around here in a second. It's a nighttime shoot, and they're on a short break here, so let me show you what's going on here. They've been doing, when we last left Brad Pitt, he had left Musan Frank and was speeding down the boulevard. He comes his way down to here, apparently. So what we're going to be doing right now is I'm going to, hold on 1 second, get that back up there. There we go. So anyway, they're on a short break right now, and I just want you guys to see what's going on here. I'm doing mostly filming tonight because it's too dark for photographs. My stuff will come out really crappy. I don't have that good of a camera. But just so you can see here what's going on here, you can see I have the whole thing set up here. In that vehicle right there is either Quentin or Brad. I don't know. Somebody's in there. They just came through here. But I want you guys to get an idea, see how they have all things set up here. So there's a whole lot of people here. I mean, it actually comes and goes realistically, but you'll see what I mean. So this is just a walkthrough. If you guys don't mind, I'm just going to walk through here to the other end here, so you guys can see what's going on here. But Brad comes zipping down here. I've got a couple different things of him at the first part where he takes off, the second part where he comes down here to you and turns around. So I'm going to be splicing all that together. And that's the car. That's the car that he drives. So in the movie, you're going to see Brad, and in the thing later, you're going to see Brad driving this thing here. He can zip it along here. But as I said, for you, those of you just joining me, they're taking a break right now. And so I'm just going to walk you down to let you guys see what it looks like at nighttime. This is it at nighttime. Holy cow, I don't think I've ever had this many people watching something that I did before. Jesus. The cars are amazing. You'll see as we go along here. Now, we're at Pantages Theater. Here in the distance here, there you can see there's Capitol Records. And Bob's Frolic Room. So we're coming up here to Hollywood and Vine. Again, they're on a break. They were doing some stuff before that I'll be showing you later on. I just want you guys, I'm going to continue walking. I'm sorry for the shakiness, but it's dark and you'll have to deal with it, so that's too bad. What the hell, you're not paying for it. Speaking of not paying for it, I'm trying to figure out a way to monetize my all this kind of stuff. Start some account and I have people, I don't know. Anyway, so here there's a lovely view. The neon is fake. All of this neon here, that's not real, that's not real, that's not real. The awnings are fake, all of that's fake. That's real. That Hollywood and Vine sign is real. That's legitimate. Here we go. So the lights are kind of cooled down a little bit, which is kind of neat. So it'll be a little bit easier when I cross the street here. They've got it blocked off. Hollywood is blocked off from Cahuenga down to Argyle. They do. First, they had the chase. They had the car just zipping along with Brad on a platform on a big toad, essentially. That's the best way I can describe it. Here we go. And then he actually drove the car. So we're crossing Hollywood and Vine right now. So you can see here. Now, this is where we're coming up the cross street. They're filming the whole thing from one side of the street, only one side of the street. So that's why they didn't do both sides and things like that. So you're going to see coming up here, you're going to see the part where across the street where what is the strip club is still a strip club in here. It was originally Sardi's when Eddie Branstad opened it in 1933. I've got a couple of menus from it when it was Sardi's. That's it there, which says Sexy Vixens right there. Next to it is Madame Sandra. That's not real. Interestingly enough, the tattoo parlor. A tattoo parlor is the one thing here that's here and is not a prop and looks exactly the way it did for years and years and years and years and years, which I find fascinating. So I'm going to pause here, if you don't mind, because I know you don't. so you can get a better view of this. So you can see down here, you've got the Vine Street Theater with Romeo and Juliet playing. That is where Fred Mertz was when he left in 1966 and died. He'd gone to see a movie called Inside Daisy Clover. The tattoo parlor is not fake. That is real. Everything else around there is not. Somebody's coming along here. So you got Capitol Records off there in the distance, and again, I'm going to look down that way. Yes, Jamie, they're filming. Well, I don't know. I know the street is blocked off. Hollywood is closed until 6 in the morning. I would figure, given that and tear down and stuff like that, they closed at 8. They're scheduled 8 till 6. So I'm thinking they may wrap up here like 2-ish or something like that. That wouldn't surprise me as far as that goes. I'm going to be behind this van here 1 second. Hold on 1 second here. I'm going to take a pause here because I think this is a really cool view. So they've done some really, really neat stuff. The neon is incredible. I love the tiki bar that they have over there. I'm going to try and lift up my monopod here in a second. Give me a second here. All right, there we go. So hold on 1 second here. I'm going to try and lift this thing up to give you a better view. Hold on. There we go. Now I'm going to walk a little bit up here, a little bit more, and then I'm going to take a pause here, mainly because, like I said, they're on a break. But I wanted you guys to see what's going on here right now. Now, for me, the deal is I've been doing this as a video for most of the evening, mainly because it's very dark. And I don't have the capability otherwise of my pictures come out shitty, and they don't want you to use flash, which I mean that makes perfect sense, for God's sake, I get that. So I'm only dealing with what I can deal with until I do enough tours to make enough money to buy another camera. Anyway, it's a long story. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to get my monopod at the same time and talk to you without screwing up and not make you seasick. And make it seem like the fucking Blair Witch Project, which was the worst movie ever made, for God's sake. There. Yay! Okay, so now I'm going to continue my little walk here. But some great cars. They have at the corner here where Hodie's was, which was the corner, along with the Lemley and things like that. A number of different things there. But they have a parking lot there with a whole bunch of all the cars and stuff are in right there. It's kind of cool. Not sure what's going on with them, whoever them is. Okay, so here's what you got here. The start of the scene actually begins back there. I love the fact that everybody thinks the whole thing's like over, and all they're doing is just taking like a dinner break, which I think is amazing here. So that's why all the people have split. So the scene actually starts here, and then he comes zipping along here, and goes past here, goes past here, the Freakatology building, and continues on down that way. And that's basically what he's gonna, what the whole thing does here. He just continues, goes down that way, and then makes a U-turn and comes back again. Well, I will be, Clay, I will be here. I mean, I'm here. That's the best thing I can tell you. I'm going to take a pause now. I'll be coming back later when they finish their break. So, those who are joining me, I don't know. I'm not sure how long the break is, but I do want to be over this stuff. So, What I'm trying to get is get a beginning, and then when they do a second take, be in the middle, and they do a third take, then be at the end, and try and get an entire scene kind of a thing. If I could do that, that'd be really, really cool. So, coming to you live from here. I'm hungry. I want to get something to drink, and I'm going to take a short break. But again, as always, thank all of you for the support for what you do. Do me a favor, tell your friends how much you love the stuff that I do and how much they should come to Hollywood and take one of my tours. Because that's what I want to do. So, thanks everybody, and I'm going to stop here, and you guys all enjoy, and always be a tourist in your own hometown. Is this the final end of filming? No, they still have the rest of the film. See, now every time I try and stop, somebody asks a question. I believe they have other filming coming up next week, maybe, because they have to film the scene where it goes past. Do you know what they're shooting? What's that? Do you know what they're shooting? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. So they'll be, so they should be, for those of you who are fans of certain things that Quentin Tarantino does, there is down there. The Red Ball Motor Freight. I think that's kind of cool. Anyway, so I'm going to take a short pause here, and I'll be back. I don't know, maybe in an hour. I'll be posting videos. I'll be getting some screenshots and things like that. But coming to you live from the Vine Theater in Hollywood, California, at Hollywood and Vine. You guys enjoy, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks very much. Bye.